866-RON-0-FEZ. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. Time to play our game show on a Friday.
Come on down! This is the Game Show!
Davey Mack, you consider yourself an expert in game shows?
I do, Ron. It's one of my fortes. I would say baseball, game shows, and kids television.
Might be good for the next challenge against Fez.
Okay, I'm down.
Might be all game show challenges.
Cool.
Do you remember the first game show that you got hooked on?
I was definitely hooked into Family Feud, Richard Dawson. I was like I think I was 3 years old, and that's like one of my first, in fact, TV memories, let alone game show memories. I don't think I remember anything on TV before that.
Here's Scott in PA. Scott, what's your all-time favorite game show?
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Ever care for that one, Dave?
I thought that was a bit of a granny game show, but that's cool.
I'll give you 2 words, Hangman. It's fucking Hangman. Why did everybody act like Merv Griffin was a fucking genius for coming up with Hangman?
Because he wrote the songs and shit.
All right, Scott, this is called the Game Within a Game Show game show. What game did you have to face the devil?
Well, I have no idea.
Then in my perfect version, you'd be killed. That's the game show I would play. You could win cash or prizes, or you could be killed for being wrong. Morgan in Virginia.
Hi.
Game show. What game show did you have to face the devil?
I don't know. Name that douchebag.
Name that douchebag. Let's check it. She was really happy with that answer, wasn't she?
Yeah, but that was never a game show, Morgan.
Mike in Toronto. Mike.
How's it going, guys?
What game did you have to face the devil?
Truth or Dare?
Truth or Dare. Now, Dave, do you know this one?
Of course I know it.
There's 2 different games that you had to face the devil. One is this one, and then, of course, the other one was heroin. And to be exactly specific, heroin withdrawal.
That wasn't a very good game show, though.
Here is Sam. Sam in Boston. What show did you have to face the devil?
That would be the Joker's Wild.
Now, what exactly was Face the Devil, Dave? Do you remember?
Yes, I think. Well, Joker's Wild had to deal with the cards and shit. Face the Devil? I'm not exactly sure about that. You know what? I remember it, but I don't remember what Joker's Wild was.
Come on over and grab a mic. HTG just came in. What game did you have to grab face the devil?
The Joker's Wild. In the last round, you got to pull this giant lever, and it would spin with
Was it a lever
amounts.
or a lever?
Lever, just a giant with a big ball on top that you had to pull with both hands. And you'd have 3 of those wheels that would turn.
It was a slot machine.
Yeah, a giant slot machine, exactly.
So if you got the devil?
No, you didn't want the devil.
Or else you had to face him.
Well, you were going up against the devil. If the devil came up, you lost it, but you wanted to either get, 3 of the same cash amount in a row, or you wanted to get 3 jokers, and
you wanted to play a slot machine.
Yeah, you wanted to play a slot
See, these things, they're not really all that well thought out.
I take it back. I've never seen the Joker's Wild at all, apparently.
And that was
never
just the
seen the
final
show?
round.
Well, I thought
You were thinking
I
of
had.
Card Sharks.
You fuck. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
All right, this stay up here in case we need you, because Fez had to run down the hall and look for keys that he believes went into a trash can and out of the building, and that's where he is right now. What was Fast Money? Fast Money for Game Show. Game show.
Come on down! This is the Game Show!
And this, of course, is the game inside the game. Sam, what game suddenly switched to Fast Money? Here's Chris in Toronto. Chris.
Would that be the $50,000 pyramid?
Paul in Jersey. Paul in Jersey. Fast Money, who played it?
I believe Fast Money was the end of Family Feud when the two people got picked to try to win the $200 to win $10,000.
Now, do you remember this one at all, Dave?
Of
or
course.
you need HTG to pull you out?
This, of course, is 15 seconds, and I'm talking old school. Because
Well-
on new school, they have 20 seconds first round, 25 seconds second round. Old school was 15 seconds first round, 20 seconds second round, quick answers.
Well, you get that extra 5 seconds in case you hear the buzzer.
Right.
Then you have to jump right in.
But I'm saying
and
that-
that's
yeah.
actually kind of tough because once you got your answer, you feel like I'm set. But second answer, you're like, what? There's more answers?
I always found myself to be one of the greatest Fast Money players ever. Again, Feud is right up there for me, and Fast Money is something that I was exceptional at. I don't know why, Mr. B. I'm not saying I was
Because
great.
they had the fucking answers right up there. You could read along with them.
I just felt very confident.
Hicks, were you straight or did you used to watch a lot of game shows?
I watched Price is Right when I was younger during the summer. That was it.
That's
Still
gay.
watch it.
That's gay.
I DVR, and I'll watch it on vacation, too.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who cares how much a fucking hose costs? Why would you care? I don't care. I don't know, $5, $10? What's the difference?
Doesn't it cost different in different parts of the country anyway?
Yeah,
if
it
you're
does.
shopping in New York or
If you're,
Oklahoma.
if you're shopping in Manhattan, it's a way different price than if you were in the Midwest.
I'm sure that they take the average of what
Then that's
the-
fucking wrong. I don't want to play the average. I want to go by my supermarket. I know how much a hose costs. I want to be, and I want to want a car for that.
I would say it's way more than $5 as a Price is Right fan.
But how much would a hose cost?
$75.
$75 for a hose, for a garden hose.
That's the way I feel.
Let's hit a Google. Give me
I've
a
never
search.
bought- I've never
Just
bought
give me a search on a garden hose.
Talk about game show within a game show.
Yeah. Yes, we're just constantly going at it. So you think it's a $75 garden hose? Because I'm going to tell you right now, that fucking grass could die if I got to go in for almost a C note.
All right, I found a 15-foot hose for $7 on
Thank
fucking
you.
Amazon.
I'm sorry.
$7? Well, are you serious?
The most expensive one I found was 52, but they started
There.
at like 15 for a regular standard garden hose.
$15. All right.
What doing that fucking 52 have? Coke inside of it? Why would
Heavy
you-
duty, all weather. You could drive a tractor over
Yeah, I
it.
don't have any problem with my garden hose. It's fine.
You know, I understand how important a garden hose is.
No, how important is a garden hose?
It's essential.
To what?
To keeping vegetation alive. That's crazy. It's like, as if humans didn't want to pay for a lot of water.
Isn't it enough
That's
if
my
it just
point.
holds water? What else?
No, it gives them the water.
Right, so even the cheap garden hose will do that, right?
Not really.
What's
Not as well. I mean,
what's
the big.
$15 hose not going to do?
You have the gun. You have the different ways to
You got to
spray
have
it.
that on either way.
It's cheap enough. You're fine with that hose. Use your thumb. Use your fucking thumb to
The
spray.
thumb does a really good job of that.
Plus, I'm sure the more expensive ones have, a wrinkle-free type of mechanism. You know how sometimes the
Can I
hoses.
move on? Can I move on, Dave, before your OCD kicks in?
Come on down. This is
The Game Show Game Show!
John in New Jersey. Game
How's it
show,
going,
game
buddy?
show. Which game show inside a game show has the red light challenge?
Drunk driving on a highway.
Very close. Jim in New York.
That would be Think Twice.
Ted in South Dakota.
It's that lovely game show Cash Cab.
Bez Watley has been doing his game show inside a game show. Looking for your keys. Any luck, Fez?
No luck at all. Cannot find the keys anywhere.
Problem there. Your idea was to put them in a trash can.
No, that really wasn't my idea. I don't know.
Trash can gets emptied.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking into where they empty it. It might be in a bin. And if that's the case, you're going to be able to find it pretty easy after the show today.
No, that would be me going through a whole garbage bin.
Would you rather just get new keys?
No, I would rather have my keys back.
Well, I can't turn back time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether you're familiar with physics, but time only moves in one direction, my friend.
But like you said, there was a lot
Or does it? Are those keys in your pocket right now? No, before you even check.
Yeah.
Do you want to bet?
All right, I'll bet.
What would you be willing to bet? If those keys are in your pocket, would you be willing to leave the show?
Yes, I would.
You swear?
Yeah.
If you reach into your pocket, you're off the Ron and Fez show.
And my keys are there.
Those keys are there.
Yes.
Now you're talking to a carny.
Right?
Could I have gotten those keys back into your pocket? Would you really risk your career on those keys?
Being in my pocket right now.
In one of your pockets.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to risk it.
That's good because they're in the trash can.
Oh.
How could I have gotten the keys back in your pocket?
Well, I
You've
don't
known
know.
me all these years. Have I ever done a fucking magic trick?
No, but...
Or are they?
That would be the perfect time.
Or is that it? What are you going through your pockets for?
I'm checking for my keys.
I just told you they weren't.
I want my keys in my...
They're in a trash bin probably downstairs.
Oh,
or
man.
picked up by a truck. While you're fucking around, they could be in a truck.
Well, I'm not going to be able to follow every trash truck.
Or can you?
No, I can't.
Let's head on over here to... I've never even heard of this one. We're playing the game inside a game, Fez. And I know you're not very familiar with game shows.
Well, I watch some game shows. Probably more the classic ones.
Here's one we're ready to play. DJ, you there, buddy?
Hello, it's me.
Yes, we're going to play Game Show. This is the game inside a game. What game played this? Fastest finger.
Fastest finger. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Ronnie, I don't know it.
Kurt in Cleveland. Kurt.
That would be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Now, Millionaire is back and immediately becomes ABC's biggest primetime show again. Regis is back, and Regis also kept them from having the worst week in the history of ABC television.
Regis, it's really weird. If you had said that 10 years ago, Regis will be back for the 10-year anniversary of Millionaire, I would say you're insane.
I would have thought it was going to be on for 10 years. That thing was such a giant hit. There's no way they fucked it up by putting it on 4 nights a week. If they would have just ran it once a week, or twice a week even, it would have been American Idol. There's no way that show ever should have been taken off the air, except for their own personal greed. Their own personal greed.
And
Best all-time game show, Fez?
Hollywood Squares. I think that is the absolute best. Paul Lynn in the center square. It is perfect. You get
See, here's my only disagreement. Okay, it's good comedy, fine comedy, but is it a good game? It's tic-tac-toe. It's not a fucking great game to play. That's what bothered me about that. If you didn't have celebrities, you don't have a game. Where some of these other games, I think, if you take Family Feud, it works on its own.
It was like a mini talk show, like several mini talk shows to me. Instead of they would plug their movie, do a little joke, and then give the wrong answer intentionally.
Well, first of all, I disagree there. None of them were big enough to have a movie.
Or whatever.
They would always plug the Playboy Club in Lake George, New York. I will be playing at the Playboy Club. Now, I don't even know where that was in Lake George.
No
but they
idea.
all plugged the shit out of it. Bobby Van must have been up there constantly. And I'm like, if he has an act, why doesn't it ever get on TV?
I kind of saw them as some of them were the castaways from Match Game. You know, they couldn't hack it at the Match Game. I thought Match Game was a better echelon of B-list celebs than Hollywood.
I think Hollywood Squares probably would have been a bigger game overall, though, don't you think, in terms of popularity?
I don't know about that. I think Match Game was quite huge. I mean, that's why they made it prime time. And Match Game was the first in a long time. Obviously in the 50s, but then there was a big stretch because of the scandal.
Or shandal?
Shandals.
Shandal, of course, meaning a shoe and sandal together. I'm going to give you a tough one now. The game within the game, the best of 10 test of knowledge. The best of 10 test of knowledge. And that's going to be the...
Come on down! This is
The Game Show Game Show!
Tim in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What game was it?
I have no idea.
Here's Brian. Brian in Brooklyn. What game was it?
That's win Ben size money.
That's simple. Win Ben Stein's money.
Audience is on fire today. Holy mackerel. I got to credit the listening audience of the Ron and Fez show today. First, on Celebachuckle, they're on fire. I mean, people are hitting Celebachuckles left and right. And then now, with Game Show, people are fucking teeing off. You know what happened? Last Friday, they knew that they were either hungover or didn't come prepared.
But this is what kills me about Celebachuckle.
Right.
How come more people guess the laughs than they could guess the voice? They did way worse in Voice Horse.
I guess because laughs are actually more distinctive.
That's embarrassing. That would be embarrassing. And do you even know what your actual laugh sounds like? Do you have, like, oh, I would know my own laugh? I feel like I don't laugh the same way all the time. Normally when I laugh, someone tries to stop me. I'll go, please, it wasn't that funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? But I will say this. Great job by listening audience today.
We need a break here, Chris. Is that it? Right back in just a couple of moments. Maybe a big guest popping in. We'll see.